It's AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not.
Yeah. Fabian PerspecTV. Expecte so excepte. Deja un like, comentario, subscribe. Dame dato. AllBall to my left.
Come on, we are in the building, man. Listen, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share. Do all of that, man. Let's go.
AllBall. Oh my God.
Robin.
Out of all people, did AllBall watch the most magical, mystical podcast ever for sports in sports history with the phenom, the Messiah himself, LeBron, Ramon James, and JJ Redick, your boy, JJ Redick.
Big shout out to LeBron James and JJ Redick for the smartest, highest IQ podcast of all time. Listen, you know on there they show you how to build a car from scratch, right? That's how smart them guys is. Big shout out to them. What's the name of the podcast?
Mind the Game.
Big shout out to Mind the Game. Listen, man, I built a Toyota from scratch watching LeBron and JJ Redick. So, yeah, I definitely want to hear what they got to say.
Well, listen, the first 2 episodes, he's been trying to be slick. Dibble dabble here and there, mentioning, comparing errors. I thought they weren't going to bring down anybody. I thought the whole point of this was super intelligent talk, and they weren't going to bring anyone down.
So hold on, real quick. This is what I'm hearing. This is serious, because look, yeah, don't make me laugh. I'm serious. I hear when you subscribe, they put you through like an IQ test. You have to have a certain IQ to actually subscribe to their channel, and you have to play at that level. So if you wasn't as good as them two, you can't even watch the podcast.
You can't even peep LeBron James. Hear this. Throwing his entire team under the bus in 2011 when they lost the championship to the Mavericks.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Check your man out talking about him and D-Wade and Chris Bosh were good. Everybody else, not so much.
My first year in Miami, yeah, we had a big 3. And everyone said it's a super team this, super team that. But we had to build our team around all minimum guys, which was still okay, but we didn't fill out the complimentary guys enough. Yeah, we had Rio, we had Udonis, but we didn't have enough as far as enough complimentary guys to actually make it all work. And we still made it to the finals. And we still probably should have won the finals, but I still give credit. Listen, it is what it is. You win and you lose, and we lost. There's no, Dallas was fucking good, and they hit a stride at the right time. Dirk was unbelievable. But my second year, we was able to grab some complimentary players and role players that really just, I'm talking about superstars in their roles.
So, wow. 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 Hold on.
Yeah.
We are not talking about the guy that's a team player. He lifts everybody up. He can take anybody to the championship. Now, let me say this, Mr. Ramon. You're dead wrong. We all know in sports, like Shaq say, it's the others that win. Yeah, you the best player. But how many big shots Mike Miller hit? How many big shots? What's my guy? What's the point guard? That's my guy. Chalmers.
Rio?
No, my guy Mario Chalmers.
Yeah, his nickname is Rio.
Right, Birdman with just his energy and just rebounding. UD with his toughness. Ray Allen, who saved y'all with that 3-point shot. Shane Batty, like, wow. And this is why no players talk about him in a great light. Do you get that? Do you notice everybody that bigs up LeBron is either young dudes or people he's cool with? Just let that sit. Let that sit for a minute. Y'all know on UD and Mike Miller's podcast, you heard what UD said when they asked who the GOAT is, right? He played with him. He won championships with LeBron. But y'all see who he said his GOAT is, right? UD ain't 50-something years old. So miss me with the oh here, oh it. No. Listen, bro. Listen. Heard what Mario Trauma said. So once again, everybody gets caught up in the BS. What I told you about Joe Rogan. They see what Shannon did with Cat Williams. As big as Joe Rogan is, he won in on that. LeBron, JJ Redick, as smart as y'all are, y'all still won in on the trolling and the BS. Why? What was the purpose of that? What's the purpose of saying I had to lift them guys up? That's not genuine. That's not authentic. That's not unconditional. So, listen, man, you're wrong. Great player. LeBron is in my top 10. He's not in my top 5. But for him to say that, no. How many? Look at Mike. You think Mike could have won without Harper, Paxson, Pippen, Rodman? The list can go on and on. Mike could tell you that. You think he's going to say those guys wasn't good? We had to. Are you kidding me? Bird, Magic. It can go back to Duncan. Look who Dirk won with. His second best player was a 6-man. What? Are you kidding me? The smartest guy on the planet makes a mistake and says that? Just make sure you sure that was LeBron. That was an AI. We got to make sure now.
Because you're right. Because remember, this is the most intelligent, artificial intelligence is real intelligent.
Come on. Let's make sure we will do our homework. Do we have to say allegedly for this one? We have to make sure it's not an AI.
Hold on, AI is allegedly intelligent?
Oh, wait a minute. JJ Redick is that member. He that smart. He probably had the LeBron AI up there. I'm just saying. What's your response? Because I'm baffled. Hold on. Even though I'm joking, I'm baffled that any player would say that. Let alone LeBron James.
He even went into he bigged up Spoelstra. He bigged up Spoelstra and said in the offseason he went to Chip Kelly, redesigned the offense, and when JJ Redick asked about him, he confirmed what we think about Spoelstra. And anybody who doubts, I don't know how Doc Rivers is top 15. Eric Spoelstra should be in that list, automatic. Everybody had, I don't know who he hasn't impressed, but he was
both top 5. I got him over Steve Kerr.
Definitely, easily over Steve Kerr. Now, again, shout out to Stephen A. Smith. He's the guy who said LeBron's going to use this because he knows JJ Redick is not gonna combat him on that very same thing. The exact thing. You know what? Let's play that right now. Stephen A. Smith clip. You got to watch this.
Wow. Let's go.
Stephen A. says that. He already knew beforehand. You got JJ Redick up there because he ain't gonna fight you on this, on your legacy. He's your biggest cheerleader on here. He was throwing heat at JJ Redick. Let's be clear. I know I gotta see him on Mondays coming to my show. You promote yourself on my show. So guess what? I know exactly what you're doing. LeBron James, you're taking the easy road out and trying to promote yourself. And the biggest reason why is, bro, you scored 8 points in the finals game.
But
8 points.
But hold on. Look where I'm going with this. This is why I have a problem with JJ Redick not responding or combating that. He's talking about you. You was the type of players that was on that Miami Heat team. Let me say it again. JJ Redick, you were the type of player that they was looking for on those Miami Heat teams to fill in. He's talking about you as well. Yeah, that's how I go with it. Think about that. So that means every player that was a 6-man, that played a certain position or played a certain part, you got to pick. Nah, bro. Nah.
And it's supposed to be intelligent talk. That's why I don't respect it because, bro, if we're being real, everybody played their role but you. How about that? Chris Bosh, I think Chris Bosh may not have played his role. But the other superstar, when things don't go well, it's really you and D Wade. Chris Bosh had to try to fit in, whatever the case may be. D Wade was flat out destroying the Mavericks. You ruined it. Like, even LeBron fans to defend that. Yo, it's just Bosh, the rest of the role players. What do you mean? They're in the finals. They were up, what was it, 2-1 or 2-0? They were up. The Mavericks look lost. Matter of fact, not 1, not 2, not 3. Are you forgetting that it was
5,
you?
not 6.
It was you that in game 6 pulled out a book to meditate on broad for the media to see, to meditate. You had to go through a transition. You had to get better in crunch time. Not Shane Battier, not Dwayne Wade, not Mike Miller.
Wow.
That's not who had to get better when it mattered most. It was you. This is very disrespectful, bro. Like, oh, and then to have JJ Redick just shucking and jiving up there, playing his little monkey.
Because
this to me is disgusting.
And with JJ Redick, like, the reason why, you know, we like and love your platform because you go back at guys. So for you to see LeBron talking about role players, which you were, which is fine. I'm not knocking that because everybody has to play a role. Let's not get it misconstrued. Even LeBron, everybody has to play a role, whether you're the scorer, the defender, the height, whatever it is. Bro, he's talking about you in a sense. Nah. Listen.
That's the point. You made this show because it's supposed to be authentic. You combat these guys on First Take because you're supposed to be authentic. This is not authentic, bro. This is his biggest hiccup. Because for me, when I was a big LeBron fan, I saw all those glaring issues with the Mavericks. I saw it against the Spurs, even against the Magic. He killed the Magic, everybody was saying, but I saw it. He's a deer in the headlights. He's settling for shots. Popovich knows, yo, make him shoot jump shots. They knew this. The Mavericks played the same game plan. You had to adjust. Then you try to sneak in there. Yo, Spoelstra's so great that he made Chris Bosh start shooting three-pointers and all the fives and the power forwards. No, they did all that because you were too reliant on your kind of game. You didn't want to shoot, bro. That was part of the issue. He had to work around your flaws that nobody talks about.
Wow.
This is what we talk about, bro. When we like, this is authentic. Y'all ain't authentic, man. Even shout out to Draymond Green, man. He kept it real. You supposed to do my podcast.
Hold on. Watch this. He ain't do the podcast yet.
And we 3 episodes in, Papa. What's going on? What's going on?
I want to, before we get out of here, I can't wait to hear the LeBron fan and stands. I just want to hear their response to this. I want to hear how they're going to spin this to make him look like he does nothing wrong. No player, forget superstar, no player should ever say that. Ever.
We just saw Angel Reese. I didn't like what she did. Last year, it was all about the ring and everything. And then this year, you were crying at the press conference. Listen, man, take your L. Don't play the villain.
Hold on. I'm waving the white flag. I ain't discussing nothing with the females,
Listen, they talk. It's already out there. LeBron, that's what we don't like. He couldn't play the villain. He already showed you. That's not easy. That's not me. Angel Reese, maybe that's not you. But that's what LeBron was saying. Remember, Kobe, that's why I always say, I don't think Kobe's top 5. And me personally, I don't think he's top 5. But you can't tell me you don't want him on your... You can't tell me I don't want that guy to root for 20 years. I'd rather root for him than LeBron any day.
Okay, just real
God bless the dead.
Before we get out of here, please give me 5 basketball players better than the Black Mamba, Kobe Bean Bryant. Please, I just want to hear your 5, please.
Shaq, Mike, LeBron, Tim Duncan, who was Hakeem Olajuwon.
So you got 2 sit. So, hey man, y'all have a great night. That might be the worst top 5 ever. Hakeem Olajuwon is in your top 5. He's in my top 10, but I told you, listen, I'm gonna tell you, he's holding on like what was my man in Titanic? What was his name in that movie? Leonardo DiCaprio. Listen,
Yeah.
look. What was his name in that?
Alpha Chris,
Yeah,
Jack,
I'm a movie
Jack,
fanatic.
Jack.
What is it? Jack. Listen, Akeem Olajuwon is holding on to that 10 spot on my top 10 like Jack. Look. Because you know who on the deal? The Joker. Look. The Joker get a ring. Akeem Olajuwon is floating. Look. Right under that ice water. Look. And the Joker gonna be on that block of wood like this. Look. See you later. Yeah.
Listen, Mamba. Like,
I ain't got nothing to do with his top 5. Listen. All the Mamba fanatics, he said that.
you put me on the spot, man. He might be top 5 the way he said that. They won't like, comentario, subscribe. Dame dato.
We out.
It's AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not.